Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen, Jack Snack Gaming back at it again with another banger video. I made a video about Faceit rigged matchmaking a few months ago and how the system was broken, and today I thought I would do something fun and I would expose a walling premier cheater who was playing with skins. And not only any skins, but expensive skins worth probably close to around $1,000 total. I know that Premiere has a cheating problem. It's always had a cheating problem, but I just find it funny how brazen these cheaters are and how they just don't care about getting banned because Valve won't ban them. But I also want to expose how bad of a player these cheaters are as well and why they need to cheat. So this guy, our guest for today, Sam Squanch, as you can see cheating with skins, he is playing with a wall hack. So of course, for this entire video, I will show you the game in X-ray mode, which is not how you're supposed to see the game, of course. You're not supposed to see through walls, but this guy can see through walls. And I'm going to show the entire replay. You can skip ahead at your leisure and just give you some examples of this guy blatantly using a wall hack. So let's go on pistol round. Let's get started here. Speed it up a little bit. All right. So they decide to rush along. Common play here. He immediately checks this guy in the corner. Now, as you can see, he can't see through, he shouldn't be able to see through the wall, but where do you think he pre-fires immediately? He immediately looks for the guy in car, of course, misses all of his shots because he sucks. Look at his crosshairs right on him and he misses every shot. So, as you can already see, this is why these people need to cheat, because his aim is atrocious. Like, how do you miss that shot? How do you miss that kill? I don't understand, right? It doesn't really make sense. Okay. So here he's holding tons. He sees where two of them are. I mean, I can actually skip this round because this is an eco. It doesn't really matter. Alright. So next round. See how he's like slowly walking around. He's not clearing, lower at all. Immediately sees this guy jump down. Gets mollied out. Okay, cool. Right? So far, nothing crazy, right? Nothing crazy obvious. But it gets better. It gets better. So already you can see he's not clearing anything. Why isn't he clearing any angles? Why isn't he clearing any angles? Look, it's a 5v5, 5v4 now. He's not clearing anything. He's not clearing here. He's not clearing goose. He's not clearing sight. He's not clearing car. He's just walking around. Not a care in the world. Leisurely stroll. No big deal. Not clearing anything. Then he like turns to CT, does the half clear. That's what cheaters love to do, is the half clear. He sees three people here. Pretends to clear. Like, what is that clear? What is that clear right there? What is that? And I'm sorry, I can only skip 15 seconds at a time. What is this? What is this? What kind of clear is that? He's clearing, like, you're not clearing anything. Holds the door. Misses every shot, of course. Knows that two of us are coming in, and then gets easy cleanup kills. Next round. This is a factory new or minimal wear knife, by the way. Literally cheating with skins. Rushes out immediately, sees this guy close. That's where I am, or this guy is too. Then he gets traded. Alright. Let's see. Throws the randoms. So he does know lineups. Interesting. Kind of makes you wonder why he would need to cheat when he knows smoke lineups, but, obviously he knows that no one's on B, pretending to clear angles again, doesn't clear scaffolding. Then he does, like, a double back, of course. Then he realizes, oh, shit, I need to pretend to clear that, of course. Just really lazy clearing, where if an enemy actually was in any of these angles, he'd be dead, but he knows that no one's there, so he doesn't have to clear. Again, just, like, straight running at the enemy. He sees this guy tracking him straight through the wall. I'm sure he's going to pretend to do some more fake clearing here. Nope, doesn't clear behind him, and then perfectly, knows where he is, of course. Wonderful aim, as you can see. This guy was, what elo? He was 16.6k elo. 16.6k elo. That's considered above average elo in Premiere. Above average, but he has the aim of a face to level 2. Again, knows this guy's holding the door. He can see it through his screen. Can see the X-ray. Then he aims up for some reason. That was interesting. I don't know why he did that. Maybe he wasn't making it convincing enough. He is cheating with skins, so he does need to be a little bit more careful, of course, although Valve won't do anything. Look at that. He's clearing an angle that was already mollied out by his teammates. Why? You know that no one's there. Your team already mollied before you. Why are you clearing that angle? Doesn't make any sense. That's what I'm talking about. Tracking this guy through here. Knows there's someone else on site. As you can see, you know, doing like these like he's trying to make it seem like he's like doing like these reactive shots because he's not trying to make it too obvious, but he knows where they are at all times. Sees this guy jump, misses every bullet and gets killed because he's terrible. That guy was on 10 HP. But of course, you know, he needs to cheat. This one was my favorite, right? So I'm rushing B. I'm the only B player here. And, oh, never mind. That was a different round. But anyways, as you can see, he runs out. He knows that there's a guy B doors. Of course. He's not clearing any other angles. He's not worried about someone coming up scaffolding or anything like that. He knows that the site's clear. And he knows that they're all CT. That's why he's not holding mid. And then he moves for some reason. He's terrible at the game. He's absolutely atrocious. This guy has no idea what he's doing. Misses a bunch of shots again. Misses an easy jump again. As you can see, just no mechanical ability or skill whatsoever. Throws another flash, jumps down again. Throws a molly this time. And then he finally gets a kill around here. He just hyper panic shoots. I mean, you can see, obviously, why they have to cheat. Because if this guy did not have his walls, he would have been going 0-15. And then he dies to bomb, of course. Because he doesn't have the game sense. So, now, this is my favorite part, right? So, this guy is me. Orange is me. I'm Sasuke. That's me. I'm running B, trying to see if I can get an early pick. And he's just straight running, W keying, because he knows I'm the only one on B. He knows I'm the only one on site. He can see where I am. Jumps through, pre-fires me immediately. My bullets don't, or kind of registers. And then he knows that the site's clear again, of course. Immediately holds onto the guy doors. Not clearing any angles. He's tracking him perfectly through the wall. Throws a molly exactly where he's landing at there. Throws a random smoke for no reason. And then dies. I don't know. This guy, like, turns his brain off, like, halfway through the game for some reason. It's really interesting. And I don't know if that's, like, him trying to, like, fool people reviewing or something. I don't know, but... of course, I'm calling them out here. Because I already know that they're walling. Or at least he's walling. Maybe he toggled off there, you know, they do that sometimes. They toggle off for fun to see, you know, how well they play. Without cheats. Especially when you call them out. So I've already called him out at this point, but... again, he's not clearing behind him. He gets flashed. Pistol round, you know, have to lock in for pistol round, of course. Takes the time to line up shots, misses every shot, of course, as you can see, yet again, with horrible aim, with skins. And just, you know, kills everybody, of course. Running through tons again, not clearing anything, not clearing here, not clearing anywhere. Knows that there's two people cat, so he's holding the same angle. Yep, immediately flicks down, knows where everybody is. Pushing long. It's a really weird molly. But that's how this guy would play without cheats, of course. Or even with cheats. He has no idea what he's doing. See? He's like toggling on and off for a little bit until his team probably tells him to turn them back on, and then suddenly he can aim. When he turns them off, he can't do anything. He's face level 1, has no game sense whatsoever. I'm just gonna chalk that up as a lucky kill there. Oh, I lost my mouse. Fuck. Last round of the game. Again, as you can see, he's not clearing anything. That's a big common thing here. Not clearing lower, just rushing at the enemy. Kills that guy. Knows that there's a guy long. He's going to pretend to clear angles here, of course. Never mind, he's just going to sit and wait. There you go. He knows the last guy's long, or actually there's 2 left, but... Yep. Again, just random clearing, even though he knows exactly where the enemies are. You see, now he's pretending to clear angles. It's very cute. It's very convincing. It's an Oscar-worthy performance here. Very good. Obviously knows that this guy is right here, of course. Watch the magic turn. There it is. There's the walling turn. Has to clear another angle just for good measure, of course. It's such an Oscar-worthy performance in his final round. Now, if he played like this the whole game, maybe he'd be more convincing, to be fair. But, you know. And then locks on, so... The message behind this video, thank you for watching this far if you did, is that a lot of these cheaters have absolutely no skill at the game whatsoever. And this is a very important point to make. As you can see, his aim was horrible. On pistol round, he missed probably the easiest kill of his life. His sprays were terrible. His game sense was absolutely horrible. When he did toggle off, he was still running, not checking angles, rushing through. Walling is a crutch for these players. And unfortunately, because Valve won't do anything about the cheating problem, Valve won't ban them and they can continue getting away with it. So I don't recommend playing Counter-Strike at all, to be honest. Even Face It. People say Face anti-cheat, blah, blah. There's cheaters in Face It. They're everywhere, of course. People wall and Face It all the time. It's really not that much better, to be honest. And it's sad to the state of this game that people can literally run around with skins, with expensive skins. I mean, this knife is kukri. Marble Fade just Fade is probably worth like $400. He's playing with hundreds of dollars worth of skins, and he's walling blatantly. And if Overwatch still existed, where you could check replays and determine if someone's cheating or not, it's got to be banned very quickly. But he's not going to be. And he's 16.8k elo. He's extremely high elo, and there's plenty of cheaters on Faceit that are like, 3k elo players and pro players even who've cheated. And Faceit won't do anything about it. I mean, Faceit literally had to ban the rank 1 player on Faceit played for like months cheating, and he finally got banned. So it's very easy to pretend to wall as well. This guy did a pretty piss poor job of it. I mean, if he actually was better about legit cheating, he would be clearing more angles and, trying harder like he did in the final round. That's a pretty good example of legit walling, but what he was doing was he was just rushing across the map because he knows that nobody's hiding in certain angles, so therefore he can focus on getting kills on people that he can see through his screen. It's just textbook bot noob gameplay, bot noob behavior. He has no idea what he's doing. He has no idea how to throw utility. He has no idea how to clear angles. He has no idea how to counter-strafe. He has no idea how to aim. He has no idea how to do any of that stuff. And the reason why I don't grind Premier, why I don't grind Counter-Strike anymore, even though I am 15.5k elo Premier level 5 on Faceit, is that I just can't deal with cheaters. I can't deal with it. I don't want to play every game thinking, is this guy cheating? Is this guy walling? Is this guy, whatever? And most of the time I'm correct. And it's just a very frustrating experience, especially when you flame them in chat and then the people say, well, you suck, get good, get your kills up, whatever. Meanwhile, they're literally cheating. I mean, what is the point, right? If they can see where everybody is and you can't, and basically they're playing half a game and you're playing the full game, like, why would you want to play? There's no point to it. So my advice is that if you are interested in grinding Counter-Strike at this point in 2025, when the game is basically dead, you have to get a pre-made, of course, group of guys. Hopefully you're not cheating yourself, of course. And, play Faceit because it's your best bet and not dealing with cheaters, even though you are going to deal with cheaters, of course. And just play on Faceit. But, again, there's really no point. I think solo queuing this game is impossible. Because, like I said, you're just going to deal with cheaters and pre-mades and smurfs and stuff like that all the time. And I was surprised at how many cheaters I encountered, playing through my recent Premier grind where I had to get 10 wins to see my rank. There were like 3 games with cheaters at this elo, which was surprising. I thought that, at like 20 plus elo, 20k plus elo, that's when cheaters started. But no, it started at this elo. It actually starts in lower elos too. You can't really escape it. There's always going to be people walling. There's always going to be people cheating because they know that they're bad at the game. They know that they suck, and they just don't care because they know Valve won't ban them. So Anyways, it's enough of the rants from me. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think about the cheating problem, and if there's any way to truly solve it. I don't know if there is, to be honest. I don't really care, but yeah. All right. Thank you all for watching, and have a good one. Peace out.